Okay, so welcome back, and we're talking about what we can now do with our results. So here we've got the results from the experiment, and we've got a nice little table here that's already got some calculations in it, but I'd like to improve those calculations quite a bit. And to do that, we're going to go and have a look. So I'm going to tap onto that square there and double tap into the cell. And as you can see, the students put in the number, probably calculating it by hand. We're going to do that a little better now. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap on the equals symbol, and that changes the keypad here for us. So what we want to do now is grab the function command, and we're going to find an average. So we're going to just use that little average command there, and it says to find a value. So we're going to tell it to look in the row of values we need there. And once we hit the tick, it'll calculate. As we can see, the student did the calculation correctly because they got the same answer. But the advantage of numbers is that what we can now do is tap and hit the fill command, and that'll allow us to fill all the way down through these numbers. And as you can see, it's put in now. It's come up with an exclamation mark. That means that there's an error there. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that one down there. So hopefully that's helpful for you to know how to do some averages. Now the next part of this process is that now that we've got the averages, we actually want to draw a graph of these results. And the easiest way to do that is to actually start with a second sheet. So I'm going to press the plus button at the top, and it'll give us sheet 2. Now you can see here we've got these grey sections, and we've got a 1 in the A column and 1 in the first row. And Numbers uses them to establish naming for things. So we're going to use them as well. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to take a section of our dash, and I'm going to copy that across. And we'll put that into the column there. And now we're going to go back, and we're going to grab, we'll grab some headings, copy them across, and if we set up our sheets well, Numbers will do a lot of the work for us, which is always a bonus. And so now we've got that, we can take our averages. Now here things are going to get a little more interesting, because when we copy and bring that across and paste there, it actually asks us to paste the formula or to paste the values. Now the formula will copy over the average formula we wrote just before, but that has nowhere to look anymore to get that information. So instead what we want to do is paste the values, and that'll just copy the numbers across for us. We'll do that 2 more times, and that will give us all of our data. Now, when you present your report, of course, you'll make use of this sheet here for your report, so that your teacher and the readers can understand where you got all your data from. But we're going to use this sheet here to create more things as we go along. So I'm going to be able to tap on that and highlight all of them and just click on Create Chart. And this will, as you can see, it's already taken up at the top here. It's got a legend with our titles from at the top, and along the bottom as well it's already taken our information from the data we've provided for it. So that's a great way to set up our table so that we can get our results the way we want them to do. And then you can spend some time discussing these in your experiment. And I hope that helped.